Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you're having a really good day. I am finally continuing with my Elvis Presley discography journey. This will be the third Elvis album I would have listened to on this channel. It is long overdue. My last Elvis video was 3 months ago, back in April, so it's been quite a while. So I'm very eager to dig into his fourth studio album from 1960 called Elvis Is Back. Now, this is my first time listening to the album. I'm looking at the track list, and none of the tracks look familiar to me, but like always, if I start listening to a song and it sounds familiar, I'll let you guys know. There are 12 tracks, and the album is 33 minutes. I don't have much to say right now, so we're gonna get right into it with track number 1, Make Me Know It.
You say that you love me, and swear it to be true. You say you've got kisses, and swear that they're brand new. Make me know it. You won't have no trouble proving it to me. Simple as can be. You say you wanna hold me, stick to me like glue. Make me know it. So go ahead, show me.
Alrighty, and that was track number 1, Make Me Know It, and just like his other 2 albums that I've already listened to, this one is just as fun. You can see the smile on my face. I was dancing to it, and it's a great way to open the album. It's Elvis. What's there to say? He sounds great, and it's a lot of fun to listen to. If I'm feeling down, if I'm feeling sad, this album, Elvis in general, puts me in a good mood. I only have to turn on one of his songs, and it instantly puts a smile on my face. So now let's move on to track number 2, Fever.
Never know how much I love you. Never knew how much I care. I light up when you call my name, and you know I'm in the tree. Right, you give me fever. He said, Julie, baby, you're my flame. Now give us fever. Now you listen to my story. Here's the point that I have made. What a lovely way to burn.
Alrighty, and that was track number 2, Fever. Yes, I absolutely love this song. Regardless of who sings it, I always enjoy it. I mean, I've heard this song sung by so many different artists. And Elvis's is it's great. One of my favorite parts of this song is not only the snapping, but oddly enough, it's the end of the song, the very last line, when it reads, "What a lovely way to burn." I don't know, there's something about that lyric, when it finishes off the song, it just, I don't know, it excites me. Let's move on to track number 3, The Girl of My Best Friend.
The way she walks, the way she talks, with the girl of my best friend. I could go on never end and hold her in my arms, but then with the girl of my best friend.
Alrighty, and that was track number 3, The Girl of My Best Friend. And I feel like this song is pretty straightforward. He is falling in love with the girl of my best friend. The way she walks, the way she talks, how long can I pretend? Oh, I can't help it, I'm in love with the girl of my best friend. Her lovely hair, her skin so fair, I could go on and never end. And I liked it. I don't know if it would be a song I'd go back to. It was cute, but I don't know, it didn't really resonate with me. So now let's move on to track number 4, I Will Be Home Again.
I will be home again. The promise in your eyes. Ah, sweetheart, the love you're giving thrills my hungry heart. Our dreams will have to do.
Alrighty, and that was track number 4, I Will Be Home Again, and I really enjoyed the song. I loved the harmonies, and I liked his voice like always, and the lyrics. I mean, everything about this song I really liked. It's one of my favorites on the album so far. He is saying, I'll be home again. Don't worry, dear, won't you dry the tear? The promise in your eyes will see me through. There'll be brighter skies when I come back to you. Darling, until then, our dreams will have to do. This was simply a beautiful song, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So now let's move on to track number 5, Dirty, Dirty Feeling.
I got a dirty, dirty feeling. Dirty feeling's going on. I hear you're pretty good at running, but pretty soon you'll slip and fall.
Yeah.
I got a dirty, dirty feeling.
Gone. Yes, track number 5, A Dirty, Dirty Feeling. And this has to be one of my favorite tracks so far, if not my favorite. It's so much fun to listen to, and I love it. I love the production and his voice. Once again, I'm going to keep bringing up his voice because I love it. I can't express enough how much I love Elvis's voice. I mean, I imagine the song played a lot during quite a few parties and functions back in the 1960s. I can only imagine a lot of people getting down to the song and having fun. Not just the song, but the whole album as well. So now let's move on to track number 6, Thrill of Your Love.
I have wished for the way when compared to the thrill of your love. I'd rather give everything for no earthly prize. For your love.
Okay, and that was Thrill of Your Love, and once again, I am in love. This song was more bluesy, and I have nothing left to say. We're only 6 tracks into the album. I love each and every one of these songs. The only song so far that I was a little indifferent to was track number 3, The Girl of My Best Friend, but all the other tracks I 100% love. 10 out of 10, 100 out of 100. I am in love with this album, just like the other 2 Elvis albums I've listened to already on this channel. What I love about Elvis's voice is every syllable he sings, every lyric he sings is so believable. It's almost like he went through each and every one of the experiences in these songs, because just the way he sings it, it's so believable. It's like he wrote the songs because there's so much truth and passion and rawness in his voice. I'm definitely swooning over Elvis right now. He is capturing my heart. It's like he seduces you with his voice, whether you're a woman or a man, straight or gay. He will just do things to your body with his voice. So now let's move on to track number 7, Soldier Boy.
Soldier boy, soldier boy, that she was meant for me. You understand why you're gone, that she was meant for you. Soldier boy.
Alrighty, and that was Soldier Boy. This was a great song as well. It's written in the blue that she was meant for only you. Soldier boy, tell me why do you cry? When you return, she'll rush to your side. It's written in the blue that she was meant for only you. This song is about a gentleman who is going off to war. I mean, the title of the track is called Soldier Boy. And it's pretty straightforward. She'll be there to say I do, and if you go see or land, she'll make you understand why you're God. Oh, try to believe. Her love for you is really, really for real. It's written in the blue that she was meant for only you. And the song Soldier Boy kind of reminds me of track number 4, I Will Be Home Again. I Will Be Home Again is about another gentleman who is leaving home, but he is saying, I'll be home again, so won't you dry the tear? The promise in your eye will see me through. So I imagine this is another gentleman or the same gentleman, I don't know, going off to war as well, but he's saying I will be home again. So I think there's a connection there between the two songs. So now we'll move on to track number 8, Such a Night.
It was a night. Ooh, what a night it was. It really was such a night. Oh, it was a kiss. Ooh, what a kiss it was. It really was such a kiss. When I gave my heart to her, sweet surrender. It was a night. Ooh, what a night it was. It really was such a night.
Yes, track number 8, Such a Night. I'm done. This video's over. It's complete. Goodbye. Wow, my favorite track on the album so far, hands down. So much fun. He sounded so great, so playful. You could tell he was having fun, and this is just a great song to dance to, as you just saw for yourself. I have to do that again. I mean, if this song doesn't put you in a good mood, I don't know what will. Anyway, let's move on to track number 9, It Feels So Right.
Where you belong. It feels so right. There's something in the way you kiss. Oh yeah. This is only for tonight.
Okay, that was track number 9, It Feels So Right. This album feels so right. It's making me so happy. The smile is not leaving my face. I loved the harmonies in this song and just everything. This is another one of my favorite tracks on the album. How many times have I said that during this video? It's one of my favorite tracks on the album. It's one of my favorite tracks on the album. This one, hands down, another one of my favorite tracks. I'm starting to realize that Elvis can do no wrong when it comes to his studio albums. Going into this album, I was thinking, how can he possibly top his first 2 albums? I'm not saying he's topping those albums with this one. I'm just saying it's very consistent with his first 2 albums, in my opinion. His debut album and then the second album. His third album was the Christmas album, which I haven't listened to yet, which I'm saving for this coming holiday season. So I skipped over it and went to this one. And in my opinion, this album is just as good as his first 2 albums. So we will now move on to track number 10, The Girl Next Door Went A Walking.
The girl next door walking, she found the boy she liked. She came home and passed him late every night. She never took a second hand until my surprise she thought that love was paradise. Girl next door walking, she wanted to get married, settle down the life, settle down the life.
Alrighty, and that was track number 10, The Girl Next Door Went A Walking. This was another great song. One of my favorite parts of this album so far are the background vocals and the harmonies. They are just getting me really excited. I will say this album does sound different from his first 2 albums, and I'm really enjoying it. And I'm actually reading here that this album was released after Presley's return to recording after his discharge from the US Army, which I didn't know about. So the tracks that I spoke about earlier, Soldier Boy and I Will Be Home Again, now have a purpose. It's because, it's because he was discharged from the US Army. So I'm assuming that that's why these songs were included on this album. This song in particular, The Girl Next Door Went a Walking, it's very romantic. It's a girl who goes a walking and she finds a boy she likes and she marries him, essentially. That's so romantic. People just finding their true love, a girl just leaving her house, going and walking, choosing the boy she likes, choosing the boy she wants, and settling down and getting married with him. What is there else to say? So we will now move on to track number 11, Like a Baby.
You get me love to joy like a bright shining torch. One thing I know, two lovers' ways, I was blind, 'cause I just
Okay, and that was track number 11, Like a Baby. I like the production on this song. It was very interesting to listen to, I will say. This isn't one of my favorite tracks on the album. I think this song might be one of my least favorites. Unfortunately, I still liked it. I liked listening to it, but I don't know if this would be a song I go back to. I'm a little indifferent to it. But we have come to the end of the album, ladies and gentlemen. Track number 12, Reconsider Baby.
well, so long. Oh, how I hate to see you go. Do I have to separate this way?
Alrighty, and that was the final track of the album, Reconsider Baby. This is one of those rare Elvis songs where I actually didn't care for the vocals and the lyrics. I was just focused and zoned in on the production in terms of the instruments. It was definitely very jazz sounding, so I was letting the jazz take me over, and I closed my eyes, and it was so relaxing. I just let the music take me over. I didn't really care for the lyrics or the singing. I just wanted to listen to the instrumental part of this song, and it was really good. So that is all 12 tracks of Elvis Is Back, and I loved this album so much, just like his first two albums. It was definitely a little different than his prior two albums in terms of the production. There was a lot of jazz on this album, and I loved all the harmonies and bluesy as well, and I love the lyrics. His voice, like always, is wonderful. There were many times where the smile just wouldn't leave my face, and I was having fun, dancing, and enjoying myself. And I thoroughly enjoyed this album. I had a lot of fun. I definitely hope Elvis continues with the jazz and the blues because his voice really suits it. And though I love rock and roll Elvis, I love jazz Elvis as well. So what did you guys think of the album? What are your favorite tracks? Where does this album rank on your Elvis list of your favorite albums? Ranking them from your least favorite to your favorite. He has so many albums that I still need to listen to. It's gonna be a long journey, but so far, 3 for 3. I've loved every single one of his albums so far. His first 3 albums. I don't know how to choose. I don't know which ones I prefer over the other. I definitely have to go back to the other two and kind of form a better opinion as to which one is my favorite, which one might be my least favorite, but so far, I love all 3. So in my next Elvis video, we'll be moving on to his 5th studio album, His Hand in Mine. I am skipping over his soundtrack albums for now because he has so many. I just want to focus on his studio albums first and then go back to his soundtrack albums. So thanks for watching, guys. You can find me on Instagram, you can find me on Twitter, you can message me, you can tell me other artists I should check out. I'm open to any artists from any decade. You can find me on Apple Music, you can check out my playlists, and so on and so forth. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Take care.